8,200 years old and found in the Netherlands, the Pesh canoe is the oldest known boat we have. But it doesn't even come close to marking the start of the story of people and water. Finds like these don't explain ancient settlements on Sardinia, Corsica, and Australia, some 50,000 years prior. I'd like to tell you about the Canadian canoe. European explorers found themselves being outdone by the boats of the indigenous peoples of North America. We called them canoes from the Spanish word canoa, which itself came from the Carib language canoe, meaning a dugout boat. Ontario is a Haudenosaunee word meaning land of shining waters. There are more than 400,000 lakes, countless rivers, and heritage waterways. My story begins here too, and the wood for my canoes comes from nearby. Before I found my workshop, it belonged to a local man named Clarence Bogues. Clarence built canoes too. Before canoes, my life was different. I was a stem cell researcher, working on longevity, anti-aging, but that was just not where I'm from, I guess. I decided to leave California and I came back here to pick up where Clarence left off. Some people have problems with technology. Sure, I've got my tools. That doesn't mean I do things the easy way. The easy way is to make canoes out of composite materials like fiberglass or Kevlar. By this time next year, all of these pieces of wood will be gunnels on canoes, somewhere out on the lake. Hopefully not hanging up above a mantelpiece in the city. I like it when my canoes are well used. I'm not just saying that because we also do repairs. But what good is all that noise I make in the shop if my canoes never make it out here? Out here, away from all the noise. Just like a wooden mask takes over a dancer, the canoe possesses the canoeist. We wear them when we portage, like giant birds. Like the mask of the trickster, Raven. The feeling of a wooden canoe. You don't just feel it in your muscles when you portage. There are people who actually take out speedboats to find peace and quiet. It's like running around with a flashlight, trying to find a spot of darkness. Whatever it is you're looking for, I feel a canoe will help you find it. And even without a paddle. 101 dugout canoes were recently found at the bottom of a lake in Florida, 7,000 years old and still ready to be paddled. Canoes brought sweet potatoes from America to Asia around 700 BC. And the first chickens from Asia to the Americas through Chile. Sugarcane, bananas, coconuts, bamboo, turmeric, sweet potatoes, yams. These are all known as canoe plants, crops spread around the world in boats. It's not all peace and quiet out here, though. Nature has its own workshops. Out here, water is shaping stone to make slides. I don't mind this noise. The water is winning. That is why we need canoes. I lost myself. That's the kind of thing we say when a place takes us over. Maybe we'd say the shackles of time were broken. We might say we lose track of time. And for what feels like forever. A headwater lake near Barren Canyon. This is opalescent. As you paddle past, you can easily see the rocky bottom from 10 meters above. The distant shadow of your canoe across stone slabs. The way here leads across windy Stratton Lake, past High Falls, the aptly named Ooze Lake, and a handful of portages. I try to make sense of all the ambitions I used to have. The dealings with rich investors trying to end aging for good. We resented the power that nature has over us. Annie Dillard writes, "It has always been a happy thought to me that the creek runs on all night. New every minute, whether I wish it or know it or care, as a closed book on a shelf continues to whisper to itself its own inexhaustible tale. How we ride the silence. How we wear the mask. It's who we become, back in the hilarious noise of it all. Dusk is setting in. Time to cook. Concerning trees and leaves, there's a real power here. It is amazing that trees can turn gravel and bitter salts into these soft-lipped lobes. As if I were to bite down on a granite slab and start to swell, bud, and flower. Every year, a given tree creates absolutely from scratch 99% of its living parts. Water lifting up tree trunks can climb 150 feet an hour. In full summer, a tree can, and does, heave a ton of water every day. A big elm in a single season might make as many as 6 million leaves, wholly intricate without budging an inch. I couldn't make one. A tree stands there, accumulating dead wood, mute and rigid as an obelisk. But secretly it seethes. It spits, sucks, and stretches. It heaves up tons and hurls them out in a green, fringed fling. No person taps this free power. Quote by Annie Dillard. A canoe will take you somewhere quiet, away from the ruckus. And it will also bring you back again. It's not stem cell research. Still, it takes time to be able to tell a chestnut prospector from an Old Town Guide special. So, for the first 5 years, I apprenticed under Master Canoe Builder Jack Hurley. Jack's been at it 40 years and is still going strong. Here we're making a delivery, towing 2 finished canoes behind the Viking ship. It's a square-sterned canoe I built with a wave-cutting high prow and a silent electric motor. By the time a new canoe is ready for a test battle, I can hardly wait to go for a maiden voyage and to throw the boat into the Oxtongue River, which flows out through Algonquin Park. As Roy McGregor said, the canoe, once used to explore land, is now used to explore ourselves